Today, we're looking at the top 10 fastest NFL players of all time. Here we go. At number 10, Dion Sanders, cornerback, wide receiver. Atlanta Falcons, 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, Washington Football Team, and Baltimore Ravens. Active from '89 to 2005. Prime time was electrifying, and he ran the 40-yard dash in just 4.27 seconds at the 1989 NFL Combine. He unofficially ran a 4.21 time, but it was deemed to be wind-aided. At Florida State, Sanders also ran a 10.21 time in the 100 meters. Sanders was a freak athlete who played both football and baseball, and his speed allowed him to be one of the best return men in the history of the league. Only Devin Hester has more non-offensive touchdowns than Sanders' 19. At number 9, Darrell Green. Position, cornerback. Team, Washington Football Team. Active from 1983 to 2002. Few people could run a 40-yard dash in just 4.43 seconds. Green did so at the age of 50. Well, so he says. But it's believable because few players were faster during their playing days than the former Washington defensive back. While unconfirmed, many have reported that he ran a 40-yard dash in just 4.09 seconds during training camp in 1986. Green did run an official time of 10.08 in the 100 meters in college, and he chased down speedsters in his career like Tony Dorsett and Eric Dickerson. I wouldn't bet against him chasing down some NFL players even today. At number 8, Fabian Washington, cornerback, Oakland Raiders and Baltimore Ravens, active from 2005 to 2010. A high school track star, Washington ran a 4.29 40-yard dash his senior year of high school and then ran a 4.25 at the 2005 NFL Combine. His 10-yard split of 150 and 20-yard split of 243 are among the fastest in Combine history. While his speed helped him as a quarterback, his coverage skills were often found lacking, and his NFL career lasted just 6 seasons. At number 7, Ronaldo Nehemiah, wide receiver for the 49ers, active from 82 to 84. Nehemiah is a name few know, but before he entered the NFL, he was a world record-holding high hurdles runner. He was the first man in history to run the 110-meter high hurdles in under 13 seconds, as he set a new world record in 1981 with a time of 12.93 seconds. He never played football in college, but the 49ers signed him in 1982 to play wide receiver. He spent 3 years with the franchise and won a Super Bowl in 1984. After Jerry Rice was drafted, obviously he was let go and resumed his track career. At number 6, John Ross, wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals, active from 2017 to present. Ross set the new NFL Combine record when he ran a 40-yard dash in 4.22 seconds. More on that later, in 2017, and he was taken by the Bengals in the first round of the NFL Draft. However, in 4 seasons with Cincinnati, as he caught just 51 passes and played in only 27 games as injuries have derailed his career. When he's been on the field, he's shown the ability to lift the lid off defenses with his blazing pace. At number 5, Tyreek Hill, wide receiver for the Chiefs, 2016 to present. Few players make you stand up and take notice when they get their hands on the ball more than Hill. He announced himself with a 4.29 time in the 40-yard dash at his pro day coming out of college. Since entering the NFL in 2016, no player has more receiving touchdowns of 25 or more yards, and he's already halfway to Jerry Rice's records of 19 touchdowns of 50 or more yards. Only 3 players clocked in a faster speed in 2020 than the 21.91 miles per hour on Hill's 44-yard touchdown in Week 14. At number 4, Dri Archer, wide receiver for the Steelers, 2014 to 2015. To make it at the NFL level, having superhuman speed is simply not enough. Nobody exhibits this truth more than Archer, whose 40-yard combine time of 4.26 seconds is one of the fastest recorded. Pittsburgh drafted the running back out of Kent State and tried to utilize him at wideout and on special teams, but simply wasn't able to make it to the next level and was out of the league 2 years later. At number 3, Chris Johnson, running back for the Titans, Jets, and Cardinals, 2008 to 2017. CJ2K was a terror for years in the NFL, setting a league record in 2009 with 2,509 yards from scrimmage in one season. He announced himself at the 2008 NFL Combine when he clocked a 4.24 time in his 40-yard dash, a record at that time. At number 2, Bo Jackson, running back for the Raiders, 1987 to 1990. While it was a hand-timed 40-yard dash, Jackson's 4.14 time is the fastest verified NFL workout run ever. Jackson played just 4 years in the NFL before injury ended his career, but he's averaged more than 5 yards per carry. That speed came from a man standing over 6 feet tall and weighing more than 220. At number 1, Bob Hayes, wide receiver, split end for the Cowboys and the 49ers, active from 1965 to 1975. When you set a world record in the 100-meter dash, you get to lay claim to being the fastest man in the NFL. Bullet Bob Hayes played in the NFL during the 60s and 70s, but in 63 and 64, he set sprinting records that took years to fall. First, he set a world record with a 9.1 second time in the 100-yard dash, a record that would stand for 11 years. Well guys, thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to Sport Utopia, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.